One does not become enlightened by imagining figures of light, but by making the darkness conscious. Carl Jung. Shadow work is the process of facing the hidden parts of ourselves, our shadow, that we often ignore or deny. These are the traits, emotions, or desires we push away, but they shape our lives in ways we don't always see. Let's dive into what shadow work really is and why it matters. Shadow work, a term coined by Carl Jung, is the practice of exploring and integrating the unconscious parts of your personality, your shadow. The shadow holds everything you reject about yourself: fears, insecurities, or even untapped strengths. It's not just bad traits. It can include creativity or confidence you've buried. For example, someone who sees assertiveness as rude might suppress it, only to feel resentment when others speak up. Jung described the shadow as the thing a person has no wish to be. It's the sum of qualities we hide, like anger, jealousy, or even vulnerability. Marie-Louise von Franz, Jung's collaborator, said, "The shadow is like a friend you must negotiate with. Sometimes you resist, sometimes you embrace. Ignoring it can lead to outbursts, like snapping at a loved one during stress, while acknowledging it opens the door to growth." The shadow often surfaces in emotional triggers. Imagine you're irritated by a coworker's confidence. You might be projecting your own suppressed self-worth. Or, under stress, you lash out in ways that surprise you. These moments reveal your shadow. If left unaddressed, it can sabotage relationships or career goals, like avoiding a promotion because you fear failure. Shadow work helps you spot these patterns. Surprisingly, the shadow isn't all negative. Jung noted it holds normal instincts, realistic insights, and creative impulses. For instance, someone who represses their artistic side out of fear of judgment might rediscover it through shadow work, unlocking new passions. By facing what we hide, we reclaim strengths that enrich our lives and make us whole. Shadow work starts with self-awareness. Step 1. Observe your emotional reactions. Notice when you feel triggered. Those moments point to shadow aspects. Step 2. Journal or meditate on why you reacted. For example, if you envy someone's success, ask, "What part of me feels unworthy?" Step 3. Explore dreams, where the shadow often appears as a same-sex figure, judging or challenging you. Consider Sarah, who struggles to say no at work, fearing she'll seem uncooperative. This stems from a shadow belief that setting boundaries is selfish. Through shadow work, she journals about her resentment and realizes she's suppressing her need for self-respect. By practicing assertive communication, she gains confidence, improves her work-life balance, and even earns a raise. Shadow work isn't just personal, it applies to society. The collective shadow is the unacknowledged darkness in our culture, like systemic prejudice or denial of historical wrongs. For example, ignoring past injustices, like colonialism, can fuel division today. Collective shadow work involves truth-telling, public apologies, memorials, or open dialogue to heal societal wounds. Shadow work isn't just personal, it applies to society. The collective shadow is the unacknowledged darkness in our culture, like systemic prejudice or denial of historical wrongs. For example, ignoring past injustices, like colonialism, can fuel division today. Collective shadow work involves truth-telling, public apologies, memorials, or open dialogue to heal societal wounds. When we ignore our shadow, it grows denser. Personal shadows can lead to self-sabotage, like procrastination or unhealthy relationships. Collectively, unaddressed shadows fuel conflicts, like wars or oppression. Jung warned, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life. Shadow work prevents these cycles by bringing hidden truths to light. Shadow work is part of Jung's process of individuation, aligning your conscious self with your whole psyche. It's not about perfection, but wholeness. By facing your shadow, you integrate its lessons, like learning to express anger constructively. This lifelong journey fosters authenticity, reducing destructive behaviors and enriching your life. Shadow work brings relief and empowerment. By confronting fears, you might discover courage to pursue a dream job or heal a strained relationship. Societally, it fosters empathy. Acknowledging our flaws helps us understand others. As Jung said, there is no light without shadow. Embracing both creates balance and growth. Look at post-World War II Germany. Facing the collective shadow of Nazi atrocities required truth commissions and public reckoning. This painful process helped rebuild trust and prevent history's repetition. On a personal level, individuals who reflected on their roles grew more mindful, showing how shadow work transforms both self and society. Visually, show archival footage or a memorial with text. Truth heals. Shadow work demands courage to face uncomfortable truths. Start small. Next time you're upset, pause and ask, what's this teaching me about myself? Share your insights with a trusted friend or therapist. Collectively, support truth-telling initiatives like community dialogues to address societal shadows. Taking responsibility frees you and others from carrying unacknowledged pain. Shadow work demands courage to face uncomfortable truths. Start small. Next time you're upset, pause and ask, what's this teaching me about myself? Share your insights with a trusted friend or therapist. Collectively, support truth-telling initiatives like community dialogues to address societal shadows. Taking responsibility frees you and others from carrying unacknowledged pain. Shadow work is about shining a light on your hidden self to live more authentically. By exploring your shadow, you unlock strengths, heal wounds, and contribute to a better world. Start today. Journal, reflect, or seek guidance. If this video inspired you, like, comment, and share to spread the word. Support us on Patreon for more content like this. Thank you for watching.